Have you ever made one tiny mistake that turned into a complete disaster? Well, that's actually what happens in the Unforgettable Friends episode. What starts as a simple visit quickly become one of Chandler's most impressive moments ever, and from there, the comedy just keeps getting better. The episode beginning with Chandler and Monica visiting a lovely couple who recently adopted a young boy named Owen. Since Chandler and Monica are hoping to adopt a baby themselves, they want advice from parents who have already gone through the process. The couple warmly welcomes them into their home and even shares a huge blind filled with adopted information. Monica is amazed by how organized everything is while Chandler, as always, can't stop making funny comments. Everything seems to be going perfectly until Chandler meets owner trying to be friendly. Chandler starts chatting with the little boy about Shock's badge and growing up. The conversation feels completely normal, but then Chandler casually says something about Owen being adopted. There's just one problem. Owen had absolutely no idea he was adopted. The little boy freezes, is shocked, and Chandler instantly realizes he has made the biggest mistake of his life. His face says everything. Monica's knows this in serious trouble, and both of the especially try to leave before the parents discover what happened. Unfortunately, it's already too late. The parents, soon without that oven now, the truth and the entire room become incredibly awkward. Chandler keeps trying to explain himself, but every sentence only makes things worse. Instead of fixing the situation, he accidentally creates an ever beginning disaster. It's one of those classic Chandler moments where his jokes completely backfire, making the sense both hilarious and painfully uncomfortable. While that chooses happening, another funny storyline is unfolding. Funbase is dating Fun Bobby as guy who always seems energetic, charming, and ready to make everyone laugh every time he visits. The group has an amazing time together, but Monica starts noticing something unusual. Fun Bobby always has a drink in his hand. At first, nobody thinks much about it, but Monica gently tells Bobby's wood that he may be drinking too much. Surprising, Bobby takes her advice seriously and decided to quit drinking completely. At first, everyone thinks this is great news, but the soon discover something they never expected. Without alcohol, Fun Bobby becomes a completely different person. Instead of beginning the funniest guy in the room, he suddenly becomes quite serious and unbelievably warning. His stories seems to last forever and nobody knows how to react. Monica starts feeling guilt because she believes she took away the very things that made Bobby so much fun. She wonders if she accidentally ruined their relationship, creating one of the funniest and most awkward situations in this episode. Meanwhile, Rose decided to show everyone his keyboard music. He proudly believes he's creating something unique and artistic, but the sounds coming from the keyboard are so strange that the audience can barely keep a straight face. Phoebe, who usually performs his over as if that was Enoch Tender faces another challenge. Monica tells him about Jeffrey and funny coworker she recently met. She says Jeffrey is one of the funniest people she's ever known. For most people, that would be a big deal, but for Chandler, being funny is part of his identify. He immediately becomes jealous and starts trying much harder to make everyone laugh. The more he tries, the more uncomfortable and desperate he becomes. His friends quickly notice what's happening, leading to another series of hilarious moments. What makes this episode so special? It's just the joke, every funny moments comes from real emotion, misunderstanding, and the unique personality of the character. Chandler's accidental mistakes, Monica's guilt over fun, Bobby Rose unforgettable keyboard performance, and Chandler jealousy, all blind together perfectly creating non-stop comedy from beginning. This is actually why Friends has remained one of the most loved sitcom in television history. The humor feels natural, the character feel real, and even their biggest mistakes become unforgettable memories that fans still talk about year later. If you enjoyed comedy filled with awkward situation, clever dialogues and characters, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next fans review.